All right, hey, what's going on, missionaries? Okay, so bear with me. So So I've accepted. Like I heard a lady, Roll from White School, and I really agree with it because I study astrology. She said a man is not a man until biologically until he's 35, and where his hormones die down, he's not he's not quick to go by his hormones, but fill his legacy because he knows time is ticking, right? And he's focused on his family, right? And I would agree with that, being a virgin, because I'm learning that as I think about it, right? If I use my sexual energy in the right way, I can create, I can heal myself, I can, I can, uh, I can heal myself. I can create. I can prosper. And because of where you put your sexual energy, and I realized that from a young age, I would ask myself, why are these men like? I'll never forget when I used to work at Borough Park, and I used to work as a dietary aide. And I used to ask myself about these men who are always bragging about sex. I said, why are these men bragging about sex, but they're all working as a dietary aide? Meaning, they ain't making no real money, but they bragging about who they fucking. I always thought that their priorities is out of order. And one of the things that I think to myself a lot, and I'm gonna start taking this might be my philosophy, based on I think it's either the law of rhythm, that everything flows, everything is in motion, and that's actually really good. I want to master my sexual energy because of the law of motion, meaning everything is in flow. Everything is going in some direction, somewhere, somehow, right? And what I mean by that is that your sexual energy has to go somewhere. So if I don't use my sexual energy to prosper, it will either do two things. It will either become useless to me, or it will go in a negative direction. So because for the most part, I don't allow it to go in, well, I ain't gonna hold you, that's a lie. No, that's a lie, actually, as I properly analyze that. If your my sexual energy has been going in a negative direction for a long time. And I've been thinking about it, and that just came to me as I say that, right? Because it must be expressed. It will go somewhere, some shape, somehow, no matter how you feel about it. Because, for real, the energy must be expressed. And I'm realizing that as I share with people who don't really share with me sometimes, because, meaning the wanting to teach, for instance, or how my sexual energy is displayed is like, I would say, because Scorpio rules sex, or you can even say Mars, how Mars is the way you express your sexual energy. I would say Mars, the first house, and Mars, Pluto, the first house and the eighth house, right, is how you display your sexual energy, or one of the top ways your sexual energy is expressed. So mine comes out through a Leo-like nature, being what I'm doing now, shining, spirituality, what I'm saying now, and yeah, what else? And Sagittarius. So teaching. So really same thing, right? And I think to myself, like, yo, the way to develop faster is you tame your sexual urges. The way to do it, and that's why I have to become a real fan of no fat, etc. Because that's how you triple yourself. Because you put in your sexual energy in the right direction, and if you don't use it, it will use you. Because you are a sexual being, you are a creative being, as some people would say. Sometimes sexual is too much of a has too much of a negative connotation to it. So in the words of Bob Proctor, you are a creative being. So because you are a creative being, you must understand that the creativity within you must be expressed, and and I would even go deeper when I said earlier in my past videos that the creator will use you, or the creator will use somebody else. And what that means is, if the creator gives you an idea to filter through you, if you don't do it, the creator will use somebody else. And sometimes, if not most times, you will bear witness to the creator, manifesting through somebody else what was supposed to happen for you. And yeah, so that's part 1 of this video.